एवरीवन, वेलकम टू फिल्म विंडो। मैं हूं नित्यांशी और आज मेरे साथ हैं टीवी इंडस्ट्री की एक ऐसी एक्ट्रेस जिन्होंने पिछले कुछ दिनों से सोशल मीडिया पर बज़ बनाया हुआ है, सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक टैगलाइन के साथ। इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ खतरों के खिलाड़ी, फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम वी हैव द यंगेस्ट कंटेस्टेंट हु इज नन अदर देन प्रीटी अनुष्का सेन। हाय अनुष्का, हाउ आर यू?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. So, as I introduced you, youngest contestant of Khatron Ke Khiladi. So, does that make you nervous? Does that make you feel proud of yourself? How is it?
It's I would honestly say it's mixed emotion because I'm firstly very grateful, and I'm very proud that I'm the youngest girl contestant in the history of Khatron Ke Khiladi. And also being that Khatron Ke Khiladi is one of those shows that I've followed since quite a long time. I've been following it since season 6, and it is definitely one of my favorite shows to watch. So finally I'm actually participating, and now secondly I'm the youngest contestant. Of course, it's a show which makes you feel nervous, happy, excited, thrilling, so it's all kinds of emotions right now. But I'm really grateful that I'm getting the experience of Khatre Khiladi at such a young age.
Right. And as you said, कि you have been following the show from quite a few times now. बहुत सारी seasons आपने देख ली हैं. तो एज एन एक्टर हमेशा ये होता है रियलिटी शोज की जब बात आती है कि यार मुझे ये शो करना है, मुझे वो शो करना है, तो कभी सोचा था कि खतरों के खिलाड़ी करने का हमेशा से मन था?
हाँ, मुझे एक्चुअली था। आप देखोगे, अगर आप प्रीवियस इंटरव्यूज में जाओगे और मुझे उन्होंने पूछा है कि आप कौन से रियलिटी शोज में कभी पार्ट लेना चाहेंगे, तो मैंने हमेशा 2 शोज बोला है। मैंने हमेशा खतरों के खिलाड़ी बोला है, मैंने बिग बॉस बोला है। बट टू से इज अ वन थिंग, बट देन उसके बाद जब फाइनली to get the offer and then accepting it and then finally making it to the news that okay, final हो गया है कि we are gonna go, so it's a different feeling altogether कि अच्छा मैं सोचा था ठीक है, but then when it's happening, it's one of my dreams come true, so it's amazing.
Right. So when the offer came to you, like how was all of that process? कि was it like a conscious decision, पूरी planning के साथ किया कि हाँ चलो after this project I'm working on this, उसके बाद ये करेंगे तो it will all work in place, या फिर ये it just happened और flow में हो गया? How was the process?
So actually I was shooting in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh for my second web series, and I was there for about 34 days, something like that, like a month or so. And I was shooting there. I was having a good time because Himachal is lovely. It's a beautiful place, mountains and all of that. We were actually at very top of the place, so it's a very nice, calming experience. And then suddenly out of nowhere this call comes, and I'm like, okay, yes, hi. And then they're like, okay, we are doing Khatron Ke Khiladi this year. Would you want to be a part of it? And I was like, I didn't expect it. It was very sudden. I didn't realize it. Then I processed it. I was like, Khatron Ke Khiladi season 11 this year. I was like, oh my God. And I was, everything happened very quickly right after that. After that, I spoke to my dad, I spoke to my mom, that, what should we do? Should we take this up? Should we not? So every project I discussed with my parents. So we discussed everything. And then finally I came back from, Dharamshala to Mumbai. Then there was lockdown. I was having all the discussions with the team of Khatron Ke Khiladi. And then flow mein everything happened, and then finally we are leaving in a few days. So of course I would say it is a conscious decision as well, because you need to be aware of what projects are coming up and you don't want them to clash. But right now I didn't have anything to do, I was only focusing on my second web series, and after coming back I didn't have any idea, because of lockdown, because of COVID second wave, everything is kind of in a mess. So I was having no idea, but then this came along, and then we are being very safe. We're doing PCR tests every now and then so that we are aware that nobody has COVID. And also after we took this decision, I'm very excited, and it's actually going to be one of the coolest experience that I'm going to have in my life. But also this year is going to be different from other Khatron Ke Khiladi seasons, because this year we have the pandemic going on, and that's why we are in a bio bubble. I'm not going to go, out of that. I have to be in the bio bubble so that we are all safe. And that's it. I think everybody is going through a lot right now, and I just hope that we, stay united and, just think good things and everything just gets back to normal.
Correct. Considering the pandemic, what was the first reaction that you got from your parents and your closest friends when you told them that yaar खतरों का offer आया है, करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए?
Right. So when I told my dad, I remember he was not there in Dharamshala. I was with my mom. I remember like the first thing I was like, Mom, right now I just got a call for Khatron Ke Khiladi, and she was also shocked. She was like, "Oh, really?" And then we were discussing about everything. That wow, this is actually going to be it's going to be very different. And every time I take up a project, I'm like, I have to do something different. I have to do something new. I want to try new things. So that's challenging, and it just gives you a lot of you learn a lot, and all of that. And then this is like different. This is really different. This a reality show. It's Khatron Ke Khiladi. So, and then I spoke to my dad. So we all were discussing about how we're going to do it in the pandemic. But fortunately, the production and the channel, everybody is really, really taking care of, everything regarding this. Like I told you, PCR tests, bio bubble. We were given proper guidelines of COVID, how to follow, what not to do, what to do. And we're staying because we are at home, so we are doing all sorts of, like, we are taking steam and also trying to put out information to fans as well, so that we can just help each other in this difficult time. So even though we are going, and I'm really excited, I just really hope that everybody is safe, and India, because we all know that it's actually everybody's facing a lot of things. So I just hope that everything just comes back to normal. I
Right.
just wish that and this experience, when, like, I told to my, like, when I was telling my close friends after everything got final, I was telling them that surprise, I'm going to Khatron Ke Khiladi. So my closest friends are like very protective of me. So they were like, "Oh my God, you're going!" Firstly, they were very proud, and they were telling me, motivating me. But then also they were like, "Be careful, okay? Don't get hurt, don't get injured, but give your best." So they're very motivating. I have to say, my nani, she's in Jamshedpur. And I remember I was on a video call with her, and I was telling her that, Nani, I'm going to Khatron Ke Khiladi. So she was like, wow, that's great. I was like, ho jayega na mere se. So then she's like, kyun nahi hoga? Of course you will do it, Anushka. So she
Right.
calls me Paki. She's like, in Bengali, she was like, Paki, keno hobe na? Tumi ekdom bhalo ke kore nebe. It means that, you will do it. All my wishes are with you. My nana, my nani, all my family, all my relatives. So it's just really great, to see my nani, who's like, she's very close to me, and she motivated me so much that all my my parents motivation, my friends, and my nani, nana ji, everybody's, these positive vibes are kind of helping me, mentally, preparing myself that yes, I'm going to do it. So that's why right
Right.
now I'm prepared. 15 days back, probably I was in this thing that, acha, okay, this is a very big decision, but now I'm, like, really looking forward for a great experience.
No, of course, even we are looking forward for your performance. And one thing that, see, now that everybody has called you this youngest contestant in the history of KKK, I'm
Right.
sure कि थोड़ा वो ना चाहते हुए भी वो baggage आ ही जाता है, मतलब क्योंकि लोग इतना कहते हैं. And plus, you're going to be performing in front of Rohit Shetty, who's like the man. He's been in Khatron Ke Khiladi for so long now. So,
Right.
how are you going to, like, what is your self motivation thing कि वहाँ पे best perform भी करना है, इतनी expectations हैं लोगों की. तो mentally,
So,
किस तरह से.
to be very honest, so I started at a very young age. As everybody knows, I started at 9. I had no idea what I was doing when I was doing my first project. It was very different. It was very new. I never thought I'm going to do something like this in my life. I had different goals that time. And it was very new also to my family, because in my family there's nobody related to this industry. Like, koi bhi actor nahi hai, director nahi hai, nobody is related. So for everybody, it was very like, new. It was a very new concept, and we were like, ki, Arey, kaise hoga? How is this gonna happen? And however it started, and there have been times where I was the youngest, the newest person, on set. But then, because of the experiences that I've had, I've met amazing people, I've learned a lot from every project that I've done. It kind of gives you this motivation that, every experience is a learning. Like, I did Balveer also for 4 years, 1111 episodes. So even that time, it was, I didn't realize, but after Balveer got over, I saw how much people were giving me so much love, and still people recognize me and give me so much love for, Meher. Even Jhansi Ki Rani, I was the youngest person on
Right.
set. And Jhansi Ki Rani was a big show, and it was also a very tough decision to take, because it's a big responsibility to when it comes to playing a freedom fighter, right? And जैसे आपने कहा कि baggage तो हो ही जाता है ना. So
जी.
that time also it was something like that I was very happy that I got the project. But then also there was this responsibility on my head that, so many people are going to watch, and it's our Indian freedom fighter, so I have to give my 200%. So I've been, there also I was the youngest, but the show did well, everybody gave it so much love, and it taught me a lot. It meant, like, mentally, I think I became very strong after Jhansi Ki Rani, because there were a lot of things that I didn't do before, like, for example, horse riding, hand
Right.
fighting, and the long scripts in different language. And I think that show made me mentally strong. But when it comes to Khatron Ke Khiladi, of course, I think everybody has some sort of, a little pressure or a little nervousness, because it's, this is something which you can't plan. You can't make a strategy that I'm going to do this when it comes to this and all of that. You have to just go with the flow, because you don't know what all you're going to face and when. It is at that moment when like, you have to, be mentally strong and be prepared to just go there and do your 200%. Rohit sir is one of my favorite directors, and I have watched his films so many times. Like, Chennai Express is one of my favorite films. I've watched it
Mine
50
too.
times. Yeah, it's so funny, and it's what a film. The entire
Yes,
film is
I
just a
agree.
full package of entertainment. It's amazing. And even Dilwale, for that matter, I'm a big Shah Rukh Khan fan. So, to meet him, to be there, and I'm gonna learn so much from him. He's literally the perfect host for Khatron Ke Khiladi, because he's so motivating. He's always there for you, and he always teaches you, and his presence is kind of very motivating. So I'm very
Right.
excited and looking forward to meeting him. And and just, I hope we all just have fun, all the contestants, we have fun, and help each other, motivate each other, and just have a great time.
Talking about other contestants, अब तो सारी लिस्ट बाहर है, everybody is out there giving interviews. तो
Right.
कोई contestant ऐसा है इस सीजन में जिन्हें आप पहले से जानते हो, जिनके साथ ऑलरेडी रैपो है, या लगता है कि यार इनको देख के लगता है ये टफ कंपटीशन हो सकते हैं?
Actually, surprisingly, I know these people, all of the other people. I know them, but I don't know them personally. I know who they are, but I've never met them. So I'm excited to meet them and get to know them, because it's a long period of time, and because we are in a bio bubble, we have to stick together no matter what. So I'm really excited for that. I think tough competition ki baat kare to I think everybody is gonna give their 200%, and everybody is preparing their level best and are going to give their level best when it comes to the stunt. So everybody is a tough competition, and some mujhse bade bhi hai, and I'm just really excited. I'm just imagining कि कितना मजा आएगा वहां पे, because खतरों के खिलाड़ी जो इंडिया में होता है, it's not only stunts, it's so much fun also, like
Right.
the entire show is filled with so much, like, there's stunts and there's fun happening, there's
Yeah.
masti happening, and then there's a family ban jati, any project that you do,
Right.
it just becomes like a family. So I'm just really excited for that.
Right. And as you mentioned that two reality shows जो आपने हमेशा से सोचा था कि मैं करूंगी कभी मौका मिला तो एक तो
Hmm.
खतरों आपका सपना पूरा हो ही रहा है, और दूसरा बिग बॉस की अगर मैं बात करूं तो ऐसा कुछ हुआ है कि खैर अभी तो आई थिंक वो एज बैरियर की वजह से शायद ऑफर ना भी हुआ हो, बट हु नोस, बिग बॉस 15 के लिए कोई ऑफर आया हो अब तक, या किसी तरह का कुछ?
So अभी तक, so I crossed 18 last year, right? And that's why खतरों के खिलाड़ी मुझे इस साल ऑफर हुआ, क्योंकि they know that I'm 18 and
Right.
I can go, because there's a age barrier in Khatron that above 18 you can go. And Big Boss also, I think there's the same barrier or something. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. Let's see. Maybe one day we'll be having an interview talking about Big Boss.
Most definitely. Who knows? And Big Boss की अगर मैं पिछली सीजन की बात करूं, so you have some very strong contestants from that house coming and competing with you
Yeah.
in Khatro. You have Nikki, you have Rahul, and you have Abhinav. So what do you say? What do you have to say about that? आपने देखा नहीं उनका सीजन बिग बॉस का?
सो लास्ट ईयर मैंने थोड़ा सा कम देखा था. यूजुअली मैं बहुत अच्छे से फॉलो करती हूँ, बट लास्ट ईयर आई वाज अ लिटिल बिजी, सो आई कुडंट वॉच इट दैट नाइसली. बट मैं जितना देखा था एवरीबडी वाज लाइक, जो भी आ रहे हैं हमारे साथ, जैसे निकी, अभिनव एंड राहुल वैद्य, आई थिंक एवरीबडी वाज वेरी स्ट्रांग एंड उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा वहां पे, like they played really nice. So I'm very happy that I'm getting we're gonna be in this project together. तो मुझे पता चलेगा और उनके बारे में भी, क्योंकि बिग बॉस बिग बॉस में तो उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा किया था. So I'm very, in fact it's so cool that different लोग आ रहे हैं, some actors like अर्जुन बिजलानी and then दिव्यांका, the सब अलग अलग इंडस्ट्री से आ रहे हैं. It's just really interesting when it comes to that. They're
Right.
singers, they're actors, and Big Boss के contestants. So सब साथ में आएंगे, so it's gonna be a blast.
Right. And also, Anushka, for one thing that I have to say, that you, Varun, Arjun, what I really felt nice yesterday when I was just, checking Nikki's Instagram post, because, she lost her brother yesterday. It was a sad news for all of us. But what I really liked about all you guys was that अभी जानते नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी वो महसूस कर सकते हैं कि जो सिचुएशन है अभी, ऐसे में हम सब ने तुरंत अपने कंडोलेंसेस दिए. तो वो देखकर मुझे लगता है कि मतलब फैंस को भी एक तरह से मोटिवेशन मिलता है, दीज आर द टाइम्स जब खड़ा होना चाहिए एक दूसरे के लिए, बिकॉज किसी भी तरह से सपोर्ट करो, इट्स वेरी गुड. सो व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट दैट?
I think see, I mean, what Nikki is going through right now is something really painful. I mean, that she's participating, in Khatron Khiladi, and as I've seen Big Boss, she's a very nice, happy go round kind of a person, very in the moment. So, I know how she must be feeling, the way she, penned down whatever, she had to say about her brother. So I just thought that the most I can do is give my condolences, because I've not met her, I don't know her personally yet, but I think in this tough time, I just ask my fans, I ask everybody who's watching this interview, that please spread as much as love as possible, because कभी कभी लोगों को अगर आप फिजिकली इफेक्ट, मतलब फिजिकली अगर आप उन्हें हेल्प नहीं कर सकते, वर्चुअली अगर हम हेल्प कर सकते हैं, अगर वर्चुअली हम कुछ कर सकते हैं, so I think you should do that. I think you should अपने best आप try करो कि anyhow if you can help somebody. I just wish, like, I think Sonu Sood, what he is doing, it's incredible for the country. I mean, we are so lucky to have a person like him. He's very inspiring for people like us who are growing up, because we are 18-year-olds and we are growing up, we are in this industry, and people like Sonu Sood, if he's a great example. I think we all should just follow him, how he's helping people so nicely, and unka dil bahut bada hai. That's what we can see, and really proud that we have a person like Sonu Sood who's taking care of the country. So if he can do it, he is helping people so much. So I think घर पे बैठ के अगर आप इतना भी कर सकते हो, only message can, I think a message can also help you a lot in your tough times.
Definitely, the way people are spreading leads also regarding oxygen cylinders and everything.
Right,
so,
right.
And lastly, I will not take much of your time, but lastly, I'm sure ये आपने सभी से कहा होगा इंटरव्यूज में, but पूछना तो बनता ही है. क्या लगता है कि कौन से फियर को ओवरकम जल्दी कर पाओगे?
मेरे को ओवरकम जो करना है वो है fear of spiders, because I'm really really scared of spiders since a very very young age. So I'm hoping कि मुझे डर लगेगा बहुत ज्यादा, तो I really want to overcome the fear of spiders.
Right. So ऊंचाई, पानी, creepy crawlies, किसी से कोई as such डर नहीं लगता आपको?
I think क्योंकि ये हमने कभी देखा नहीं है, like creepy crawlies एक तो टीवी पे देखना and then finally experiencing it. तो कितना डिफरेंस होगा, तो मुझे वहां जाके पता चलेगा कि ओ ये इससे मुझे डर लगता है या इसका मैं ओवरकम कर लूंगी. सो आई थिंक उसका मुझे आइडिया है नहीं, बट आई एम जस्ट गोना ट्राई माई बेस्ट कि मैं अपना 100% दूं and just have a great experience so that 10 years down the line or 5 years down the line when somebody asks me that आपने खतरों के खिलाड़ी से क्या क्या सीखा, so I would at least say that I learned a lot and ये बहुत ही अलग एक्सपीरियंस था, मेंटली मुझे स्ट्रॉन्ग किया है इस एक्सपीरियंस ने. So yeah, I'm just very excited, really looking forward for it.
Yeah, and I must say that you're lucky that you will be having your dad over there with you. तो अगर किसी दिन कुछ हो गया, थोड़ा और झटका लग गया, तो डैड एटलीस्ट होंगे आपके साथ कंसोल करने के लिए कि नहीं.
So I'll tell you this really new thing that also I'm experiencing is that every time I shoot in Mumbai or every time I shoot anywhere, at least one parent is always with me, right? My dad, yeah, my mom, they always travel with me. They're always on set. I ask them to I really like कि अगर मैं shot दे रही हूँ, if I see my mom is there, I feel really nice, okay? Or my dad. But this time, even though my dad is traveling with me because, I'm 18, he's traveling with me, but he's going to be in the hotel. And our locations are going to be 1 hour, 2 hour far away from the hotel. So when I'm actually doing the stunt, or when I'm actually facing kind of when I will need probably कि oh मेरे को डर लग रहा है मैं क्या करूं, so I have to be alone that time, for the very first time. But I think it's just fair, हम सब लोग अकेले ही रहेंगे वहां पे और सब contestants एक दूसरे को help करते हैं वहां पे. So my dad is gonna be there in the hotel. I'm gonna go early in the morning and then रात को आके उन्हें बता पाऊंगी मैं कि dad आज ये हुआ. But I think this experience is gonna make me mentally stronger, and since I'm doing everything kind of alone on sets, so it'll make me independent. And I've always kind of wanted that, and my parents are really they always want कि मैं अपने dreams पूरे करूं, and I learn things, because learning every day, if you learn at least one thing, it's just it's amazing. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward for that.
Great. And Anushka, lastly, have you been watching the previous seasons or episodes? And कोई ऐसा contestant है जिनसे आपने कोई tips ली हो या फिर किसी और से कोई खास tip ली हो?
So a lot of friends have been on Khatron ke Khiladi. Zee was in Khatron ke Khiladi 2 seasons back. Bharti Di was there. Harsh Bhaiya was there. Vikas Bhaiya was there. Vikas Gupta. And a lot of friends. I think Shivin was also there. So these are all my friends and I've known them. So मैंने विकास भैया से थोड़ी सी बात की कि मैं भी जाऊंगी, तो he has also motivated me a lot. Zen has also motivated me a lot. He was like, Anushka, 200%, just have a great time. And it's just amazing. These people are अच्छा लगता है कि आपके friends जब आपको motivate करते हैं, So yeah, I just took some tips from them. They were like, just go with the flow and give your 200% and have a great time. That's what everybody. अगर एक common message है वो ही है कि have a good time and be in the moment and realize कि कितना amazing हो रहा है. So yeah.
Bharti and Harsh, too, we never know, they might drop in this season also.
Yeah,
that's what. They are the brand ambassadors of entertainment in KK.
Yeah, absolutely. They're super cool.
This season also.
And I've known them for since I think Balvi times. I think 2013-14 से मैं उन्हें जानती भी हूँ. I've done a lot of work with Bharti Di as well. So yeah, I mean बहुत amazing है दोनों ही, एकदम बहुत ही cool है, and दोनों ने कितना अच्छा perform भी किया है खतरों के खिलाड़ी में. So if they jump in this time, we never know. I mean that'll be fun.
So thank you so much, Anushka. It was great talking to you. And as everybody said, even from all of us, Team Film Window, all the best and have a great time and girl power.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.